Mic check 1 2 1 2. 1 2. All right, sounds good. All right, so we're gonna give the brothers and sisters a chance to get in here, and we're gonna do this quick video. Lord willing, I don't know how quick it'll be, but we'll see just how fast we can get it done. Doesn't need to be real long. So if you didn't notice by the title, Bishop Nate is at it again. He did a new breakdown of Revelation 13:16. It's terrible, awful, doesn't make sense. I'm surprised at you, Bishop Nate. You're trying to pass off. You just, I don't know. It's like when you get a bunch of money and you got a bunch of people to follow, you just kind of like nudge the guy next to you. Watch this, watch this. You might as well just say Hannah, Hannah, fo Fana at this point. You just, man, this is terrible. All right, so getting into it, all praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. All right, this lesson is going to be Salakia. This lesson is going to be entitled Bishop Nate's Revelation 13:16 breakdown. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We're going to play a video first. This was a video that was done by the brother from the main camp from GMS New York. Uh GMS Watchman, brother Yashalom. All right, he did this video and the video is entitled let me read it. IUIC Bishop Nathaniel explained MOTB in 2023 and mocks Great Millstone, which he does do. But what really is going on is Bishop Nate has changed his breakdown time and again. He started off saying that the way back, he started out saying that the RFID system was not for making purchases. It was for tracking. It was a GPS. Then he started changing it. He started saying that the mark of the beast, what did he say? It's an embargo, it's trade. It wasn't dealing with individuals, it was dealing with nations. And then, he changed it so many times. I can't even keep up. But the latest one has been that it's sin. The mark of the beast is sin. So and now he changed. He's still saying that it's sin, but he's got another little twist to it now. Then it also doesn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense. It's stupid. You got to be light in it. I don't know. You got to have a mental block in order to follow this guy at this point. But it is what it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play his video, and I'm gonna put the link up. This the same thing. This brother, what he did was clip the portion of their one of their lessons where Bishop Nate was going into this, and he just made a video out of it. 9 minutes and 12 seconds. We'll listen to that same portion of video, but we're gonna listen to it from the original video because the brother also put the link in the chat to the original video. So we're gonna go to it and we're gonna listen in, and we'll comment on it, and this and that. But as always, also we have scriptures. And like we said, Bishop Nate is being questioned by his congregation on certain points concerning the mark of the beast. He's under pressure. And I believe too he's under pressure from his handlers. Okay, because we believe, I'll say myself, I won't even put nobody else in it. I believe that he's sold out. We know he gets the 501c3, and you just gotta continuously he keeps coming back. It's like the mark of the beast thing is on his mind, it's on his nerves. It's on his, you know what I mean? Because his breakdown hasn't made sense. And all you people that teach the mark of the beast is sin, the Lord is going to kill you. This is Shapah of the 12, unless you repent. Shapah of the 12, Proverbs 29, verse 1. He that being often reproved, hardeneth his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. And Bishop Nate has been constantly reproved, constantly warned, and you people are still following him. You've been constantly reproving and warning, and we can't get mad at you. You're just followers. You're not leaders. This is Azanamoth, James 1 and 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and Bishop Nate's a double-minded man. And I mean, there's really no way you can't make excuses for him and clean it up. It is what it is. The dude is going off. You're a false prophet, Bishop Nate. You know, it's hard to have respect for a dude that constantly changes his breakdowns and willingly leads people astray. And you can tell by this breakdown that he's going to say this time he's just looking for something to try to make it sound plausible, and you sound worse. This shit is stupid. This is Second Peter 2:1. It says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you." All you Israelites out there, "Well, brothers, we got to come together with other brothers." You, if a dude is a false prophet, I'm not coming together with you. The scriptures told us plainly that there are Israelites that are false prophets. Bishop Nate qualifies as one. This ain't no occasion just to pile on and just try to come after him. Going off though. You're leading other people astray. And many people are going to perish and go to their grave because of these teachings, because they look up to Bishop Nate. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you. What are they going to do? Who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. You see, they're going to get themselves destroyed. But not only that, verse 2, and many shall follow their pernicious ways. So we can't get mad. Somebody got to fill that role. Somebody has to be among the many that follow these false prophets. And you saw when we did videos about the Passover and the people in the background, their mouth open, just looking, waiting for, ooh, look, he's on a horse. Ooh, that nigga on that nag, just dumb. Low IQ, low vibrational beings. It really just allotted to that. You're preordained or foreordained to that condemnation. That's just what it is. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. You got Israelites to speak evil about the truth. Right now, somebody's preparing to come on the comment board or say, "Yo, you just tearing a brother down." Now he going off. That dude is going off, off, off. And through covetousness, greediness of gain and greed, and the lust of the eyes and all that pride, and through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. It's all of that. Let's get Romans 16, as we must get. And I know brothers, you're gonna see a lot of videos on this week, and every brother should play these sound bites just to rub his nose in it and let him know how ridiculous this is. Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary, opposite of, right, to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. We supposed to avoid them, not come together with them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. And if you following Bishop Nate, and after you see these continuous whiffs, continuous wings that he's doing, continuous false prophecies, false doctrine that he's teaching, you are simple. You're simple if you stayed in that school. Shapab of the 12, Proverbs 14:15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. If you were prudent, you could easily just look up the word mark and mark of the beast and see what that is, and then compare it to what Bishop Nate is now saying. You could easily see it's not the same thing, but you're not going to do it because they already preconditioned you a long time ago, telling you that if you look up words in the Hebrew and the Greek on another language, then you going off. It's your own fault. Study to show thyself approved, as the scriptures say. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. That's what it is. You got to look well to your going. You got to look at everything, right? You can't just take people's word for shit. And he's doing the same dumb, stupid logic. He's trying to use logic to make you to break scriptures down. You can't break scriptures down with logic. See, she got a cup in what she got in her right hand. See this? Yeah, okay. Now I don't want to give it away. I want you to watch it. And oh my gosh, dude, go away. Go away. You Edomites are super hurt. Your mama's a false prophet, biatch. That's why you keep running around talking, trying to be near us. You hurt, man. You got nothing else better to do. Go celebrate Mama's Day with your mama, nigga. Why you right here with us? Go to the book of Ruth, chapter 13, verse 50. It talks about the mark. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. Let's go to Ruth 13, 15 and see if we talk about the mark of the beast. You stupid ass. Just stupid. I shouldn't humor this individual, but I'm gonna do it. Ruth 13 and 15. So no other prophet talked about the mark of the beast, but in the book of Ruth, it talks about the mark of the beast. Okay. See? Yeah, that's stupid. It ain't even chapter 13. Yeah, that's enough. And you're blocked. Goodbye. And we know you're an Edomite. You hurt. Like we said before, you so hurt over us teaching this truth. You can't even get it off the damn internet, man. You through. You lost your power a long time ago. Let's get to the video. And he'll make a new account and come back. We just keep blocking him. What do you think? You think we're running out of laser fingers? We're not. And we ain't worried about you. Now, one thing I saw that I didn't notice earlier when I went to this video and watched, a portion of it. I'm gonna put up the link to that video and let me advise brothers and believers and followers, don't be on their comment board trying to battle them. Okay. Don't be on the comment board trying to battle these people. That's right. There's an elder brother said, child, please take your red ass home. Hurt. So don't be on the, if you go ahead and listen to their video, just listen to it. You don't need to be on the comment board trying to say shit to them. All right. Just leave it. We don't do it. I don't go on the comment board and say nothing to them. If you see here, so the video is entitled Birth of a Nation. This is the IUIC. I guess one of their class videos. 3 hours, 33 minutes, 38 seconds. At about the 2 hour and 38-minute mark. I didn't watch any of the rest of it. I just watched what the portion that brother said about, told us about. But at the 2 minute and 38-second mark, the video starts to descend into chaos and madness for however long it goes on. We'll play it, until we, get tired of it. Over here you see live chat replay is not available for this video. Now I don't know if that's because it's a new video and it could wind up being available later, but that says a lot. That says a lot. Because we don't disable our comment boards, all right? Now we will block your punk ass if you come on there. But we don't stop people from coming. Hey, as you saw, Dr. Evil was able to come on here and call us niggers or whatever. Also wear perfume. Nigger. Yeah, okay. Hiding behind an avatar like a biatch. All right, so anyway, let's listen in. I'm gonna mute this microphone and listen in. And hey, the video will speak for itself. Any brother that know the scriptures, when you listen to this madness, oh, I won't even give it away. Just listen in.
Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna say something. Give me Revelation 17 and 1.
Now I didn't pick up on that before. He took a long pause before he asked about Revelation 17. And he also gonna ask for Revelation 16 too. 16 and 13. But he took a long pause. You can see a look on his face like I'm about to do this. He know he about to go off.
Jump up to verse 1.
Yes, sir. The book of Revelation 17 and 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
This is the same woman in Isaiah 47, the Lady of Kingdoms. Go ahead.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
Business dealings from the time of slavery. Business, all kinds of business and trade. Traffic is said in Ezekiel 28. Read.
And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Her philosophies, her democracy. That's what I'm talking about, the wine of her fornication. Go ahead.
So he carried me away.
Give me the precept for wine, please, in Micah 2:11, I think it is. Here's the precept for wine. Wine for fornication. What do you mean by that? Is it 2:11? I'm thinking it is. Micah chapter 2, verse 11.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 11. If a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine
Of wine.
and of strong
And
drink.
of strong. Read the verse again.
And if a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie,
Right, read that. You got to read it slow so everyone could hear it.
yes, sir. If a man walking in the spirit
Walking in the spirit
and falsehood
and falsehood.
do lie,
It's all talking about lies. Go ahead.
saying, I
Saying
will
what?
prophesy unto thee of wine.
I will prophesy unto thee of wine. The wine represents lies, falsehood. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
So when we go back to Revelation 17 and verse 2 again.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication,
Uh-huh.
and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Her lies. Well, lies like what? Democracy, Christianity. And listen, under democracy and Christianity, there's a plethora of things. I'm just summing it all up in them too. But there's so much in terms of business, trade, and finance under democracy alone. Everybody understand that? Read on.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast.
Can y'all put that up on the screen for me? Come on, y'all. Yeah, as I'm reading, y'all should have known. This is an image of what it's talking about. Thank you. This is an image of the woman sitting upon a scarlet colored beast.
So that part is true. Hold up, brother. That part is true. The woman is, as he got it illustrated here, that woman is America, sure. All right, but he's gonna continue on. I want to read a couple comments real briefly here. The elder brother Jim S. Hagnos and Strophe, Elder Yatazak from Jim S. Dallas. He'd be better off teaching what the apostles teach, as if he came up with it. At least the congregation wouldn't be in danger, and I would agree. You could just teach whatever the apostles teach and act like he's done before, like he came up with it. Even like what he breaking down now, he ain't been breaking down that stuff before. Right, but the elder brother said, but hell, the 2/3 got to be here, and we understand that. We understand it, but we have to do our job too, though. We got to do what we're supposed to do, and we gotta rebuke these false doctrines when they come out, so that the people that will listen, that they be protected, that our congregation don't get caught. Because Jacob gets simple on your ass. Well, it made sense what he said. Yeah, well, okay. And Brother Shapab the 12 said, what about the grievous sore? As he's gonna go on to say, he's gonna try to weave Revelation 17 along with Revelation 13, 16. I got to get to it, but we'll get there. This is real quick. Is a Zonomoth, Isaiah 8 and 20, to the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Now, currently, he's speaking according to the word. He got it going right here, but he's gonna start going off real bad though. Hold on there.
Okay. This woman represents the United States of America. The beast with 7 heads, that's the EU, that's the NATO. Okay, then those 7 major empires. Right. That's that Statue of Liberty. Read it again.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy.
Full of names of blasphemy. Go ahead.
Having 7 heads.
Having 7 heads.
And 10 horns.
Like we read in Daniel 7, it's saying the same thing. Go ahead.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery.
Can you put the forehead up there? Read.
Babylon the Great.
And upon her forehead was a name written.
Mystery. Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Now, y'all see on her forehead, Mystery, Babylon the Great, that's the United States of America, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Zoom in on the cup. The cup in her hand, zoom in. You got slavery, Christianity, politics, world economics. What's that last word there? Sodomy. And it goes on and on. Okay. Now, I want y'all to keep this in mind. I'm going to show y'all something. I need y'all to pay close attention. Give me Revelation 13. Here's the great controversy. Revelation 13, what verse do I want? Verse 16. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Y'all see that? Now you want to, I've been telling y'all it's talking about sin for a long time, whether political or religious. Now we just read what it is. Go back to Revelation 17 and read verse 4 and 5 together. What's in the hand of America and what's in her forehead? Read.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand.
In her hand, go ahead.
Full of abominations.
No, a microchip.
Full of abominations.
Full of abominations.
And filthiness.
And filthiness.
Of her fornication.
So that's in her hand. Now let's see what's in her forehead.
And upon her forehead.
Okay, her forehead, her mind.
Was a name written.
What is it?
Mystery. Babylon the Great.
Read.
The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
I thought it was a microchip.
Damn.
What the hell is going on here?
Somebody just got bodied.
That's it.
Call
Abominations.
the coroner.
Abominations. Is
Call the coroner for that breakdown. Oh, was that terrible or what? So he's telling you that the woman, which is America, is the one that got the mark of the beast. The woman, which is figurative, it ain't even talking about. And when you read the scripture, it says, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, these individuals receive this mark. But he's trying to equate it with the woman. The nation doesn't have a forehead, Nate. Did you know that? Come on, man. Right. Like the brothers keep bringing excellent points. And I'm expecting brothers to make videos on this. Like the apostles, of course. I mean, I'm not them. I can't give all. I'm just saying I expect to see brothers making videos with these great points. What about the beheadings? What about the beheading? You gonna behead the nation? Is that what you gonna do? Shit is terrible, man. It's terrible. And they acting like, something profound, like, oh shit. Somebody got bodied. Yeah, you bodied yourself. It's stupid. Let's let them finish. Let them go on more. He's that damn awful Afro pup. What are you doing, Nate? It's ridiculous. A grown man with a man bun. Come on, man.
straight up sin. You're right. Hit the bomb. That's when you hit the bomb now.
Hey, Bishop,
Yes,
it's
sir.
crazy you brought that out because I just heard them bums just put a video up saying that you came out on the horse to distract people from the microchip. Okay, I got the video. They did a video this morning saying that the reason why you came out on the horse was to distract the people from the microchip.
Wow.
So this is crazy.
Wow.
They just got bodied.
Wow. Wow.
This is why we call you Negroes Black Hebrew Israelites.
Mhm.
You're dumb as hell and you listen to your leaders who don't know the scriptures. You just got bodied.
Exactly. Let's go on back to Revelation. We're almost done. Revelation 13. And verse
Revelation
16 again.
13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
It's the same mark Babylon got, the mother of harlots, which is abomination, sin. That's what it's talking about. But how could they force us to take part in this sin willingly? How? Why?
So he said it's the same mark that Babylon got. And we've told you 1,000 times already. If the mark of the beast was sin, that means we all have it, and you can't repent from it. So how in the hell are people gonna be saved if they accept the mark? Because we all committed sin, so I guess that means we all have it already. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense, Bishop Nate. It doesn't make sense. You trying to make it make sense. You laughing about it like as if you just discovered something. We just discovered something. We gave you too much credit. That's what we discovered. God damn. This is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Let's let them finish off and we'll make our, counterpoints and then we'll shut it down. All right. Oh, stupid.
Watch the next verse.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark,
Save he that had sin.
or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Now, what would they do to force us? Watch this. It said that no man might, y'all see that, buy or sell. That's talking about economics, okay? They're going to use the monetary system to try to force us to reject the word of God. Watch this. Give me the clip. I sent y'all on.
That also doesn't make sense. He's trying to force that thing. We've been telling you for a long time that this society was going to go cashless. You're going to try to use what we said to prove that we're wrong. We've been telling you that. We the ones that are bringing out all the videos on the CBDC. We've been telling you that society is going to go cashless. They're not going to use this digital or the finances to make you sin. They're going to use the finances to make you accept their new currency, which is going to be the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. They're not going to call it the mark of the beast. So you see what he's doing? He's trying to spin it. He's spinning webs. He's trying to make it as though he's bringing it a different way to say the same thing that we've been saying, while saying that we're wrong. Now you wrong, Bishop Nate, and you still talking about the mark of the beast is sin. That shit is dumb. The mark of the beast is not sin. We've all committed sin, and sin has been around since the beginning of time, and nobody was said to have had the mark of the beast for committing a sin, as we've been saying. Let's finish it up. He's gonna play a few videos dealing with the CDBC or whatever, however the initials go, right? The central bank digital currency, CBDC, I think it is what it is. But he's gonna play a few videos proving our point for us while saying that we're the ones that's wrong.
Nigeria. Watch this. Now, I found this video. It's somebody talking. I apologize. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if he's a sodomite, but he's effeminate. Can y'all type it up for me? It said Nigeria.
Did you know that Nigeria is basically cashless now and that they have a central bank digital currency?
After a week delay, Nigeria's digital currency is now legal tender.
Only 0.5% of Nigerians signed up. Yes, big surprise. Most people don't want a central bank digital currency. They limited the amount of cash that people could withdraw from the banks and ATMs to $44 per week. The average Nigerian needs $40 per day to survive.
Scenes of destruction are evident at different banks.
Still a tug of war to get cash.
They banned cash. The government came out in October of 2022 and said that they're no longer accepting the old banknotes. So they said, we're going to give you new banknotes. But then the banks stopped issuing the new ones and people couldn't get the new ones.
The banks are making the new Naira note very difficult for Nigerians to access.
So what happened? A 60% increase in people who are using CBDs, because guess what? Children were starting to starve. They starved their own people into adopting central bank digital currency. The world leaders are taking notes on this, and we the people need to take notes on this. Only the American people can stop this. And if you don't think that a central bank digital currency and a cashless society, just like Nigeria, isn't coming here, then you need to be a little bit more sophisticated in your thinking.
So cut that so they don't flag us. So I called. We got a school in Nigeria. I called, and a brother said it is true, especially in Lagos. You got to. I said that we can do. They don't use cash there. We can't even help them. Okay, it's all digital now. So give me the next one with India.
To speed, folks.
Put it on the
today we're
screen.
gonna have an exercise in how astronomical news can be easily hidden from you in the age of information, yet it's easily verifiable. Did you hear that India wiped out 87% of their cash circulation?
We have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night.
You know, my country was the first where they made cash illegal. 2016, digitalization was forced in the country. 8 o'clock in the evening announced midnight, cash was illegal, the big notes. And 70% of the economy crashed. This digitalization is now going all over the world, and there's a war on cash.
It's all part of a global trend against paper money. But India's move has been the most radical of all.
The 500 and 1000 rupee, which were the most commonly used denominations, were wiped out in an instant. In a country where 98% of the transactions were done in cash, 86% of the currency was wiped out Instantly. This is exactly as if President Biden was to come on national television at 9 p.m. and announce that the $10 and $20 bills were effectively canceled. By the way, India's central bank digital currency, the e-rupee, was just launched this year. Well, it took a little time to get 1.2 billion people used to using cash all digitalized.
If ever there was a time for humanity to wake up, now is.
Now give me the next one. USA. Because we brothers, it can't happen here. God bless America. This is Babylon the Great. Mystery. Give me that one. Yes.
You need to say goodbye to Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, and Cash App because FedNow is coming and you don't have a choice. FedNow is a payment service by the government coming out in July that your bank will have to sign up for, which is the first step to make the dollar digital. Now, how does this work? Well, if you buy something on Amazon, your money won't go directly to Amazon anymore. It will first go to the Fed's account and then go to Amazon. This means the government will know everything you use your money for, and if they want to, they can reject the purchase you may take money out and decide what you can and can't spend your money on. Yes, it will be faster for payments to settle, easier to get stimulus, and lowers costs that you have to pay to your banks, but your privacy is gone. So is it truly worth it? And guess what? You don't even have a choice to participate or not. Our banks are the ones who will decide for us. So follow me to stay tuned on the final details before it actually comes.
So Africa was a test goal to Africa, India, and they want to bring that here. So back in Revelation 13 and 17, because the question, how could they try to force the saints to sin through finances? Those that are weak and give up. Read verse 17 again.
So he just said that they're going to force you to sin through finances. That's complete bullshit. How can spending money make you sin? If you spend the money, so you're going to stop, like a brother said in the comment, where you're going to stop spending your millions because it's a sin. That don't make sense. He's lying his ass off. As we told you before, that information about the CBDC, yeah, that's true. We told you they're going to take all the money and make it into digital. They're going to have a cashless society in which the new thing, in order for you to make purchases, you're going to have to accept what they give you as currency, which will be the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And through that, receiving that is how you're worshiping the beast, taking his mark, which is the chip, and inside of the chip, you have the number of his name. It's so easy to see. And thanks, Nate, for helping us with your stupid breakdown, because you're trying to say Revelation 17 got nothing to do with Revelation 16, Revelation 13 and 16, by the way. Okay? It has nothing to do with that. Spending money is not a sin. They're going to make you sin through finances? That's stupid. Let's listen to more.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
You had to be involved in their sin. If they see brothers teaching on the street, find them. Go into their bank account, take money out. Boop, boop, boop. That's what they do. Now
you heard that? Wait a minute. This nigga said, so you find brothers is teaching, you take money out of their bank account. Well, now, how in the fuck? We all teach on the street every week. Any brother on the comment board, did you lose any money out of your bank account for teaching on the street? You trying hard. Poor fella. Please say on the comment board, anybody lose any money? I know I haven't. I'll say I haven't. I haven't lost it, and I don't have a lot of money, but I haven't lost the little bit that I have. I never seen any money leave my bank account for me being teaching on the street. And I put up videos every day of re-uploads and new videos. We going hard for the truth. We would be poor as hell if that was true. It's terrible, Nate. You're doing a terrible job. But see, these stupid people that follow this guy, man. That's almost like following ISUPK. John the Baptist is a plate of fried fish. Pass me the hot sauce. Good Lord. Nigga said, go down to Philadelphia, get some of that good heroin. They got excellent heroin in Philadelphia. Go get a bag of that good heroin and some of that good weed and get Jada Pinkett and fuck the shit out of her. Take revenge on Will Smith. Terrible. That's right. We should be broke as hell. If that was true, I got to go back and hear that part again. Damn, I missed that earlier. That's completely going off. Look, Bishop Nate's horse. Stop doing that, man. We told you. Stop doing that. Just make a respectable name. If you're a brother, just make a respectable name and be a solid dude. That's it. Bishop Nate's horse. Come on now. That's right. Yep. Elder Ariala. Shalom. Woo. Elder Ariala from GMS Dallas. Dumbest breakdown ever. Terrible. I can't wait to see your video on it. I know you're going to do a video on it. I thought about it when I was putting this together. I said, man, I can't wait. He's going to get all over Nate. This is stupid. Let's play some. Let's go back a few clicks and hear what he said again.
People need to take notes on this. Only the American people can stop this. And if you don't think
Or on cash.
It's all part of a global trend against paper money.
To stay tuned on the final details before it actually comes.
So Africa was a test goal to Africa, India, and they want to bring that here. So back in Revelation 13 and 17, because the question, how could they try to force the saints to sin through finances? Those that are weak and give up, read verse 17 again.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
You had to be involved in their sin. If they see brothers teaching on the street, find them. Go into their bank account, take money out. Boop, boop, boop. That's what they do. Now you have no food. They try to bend us to make us do what they want. That's what
he didn't even bother to say that's what they're gonna do. He said that's what they do. That's what they do. No, they don't. You're lying. Nobody's lost any money out of the bank account for teaching the word on the street. Let's keep going.
What the Bible's prophesying about. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
He, go ahead.
That had the mark.
That had the mark, which is sin, whether politically or religiously.
Or the name of the beast.
It's still saying the same thing. Sin in America. Go ahead.
Or the number of his name.
Read.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
Count the number of America, this white man here. Go ahead.
For it is the number of a man.
It's telling you the number of the white man. That's what it means, the number of a man. Go ahead.
And his number is 666.
So that number represents him, number of destruction. Everybody understand that?
No, we don't understand it. Break it down for us. How is the 666 the number? That's the number of America. I mean, we know that the connotations of Satanism and all of that. We get that. But that shit just doesn't make any sense. It's a number of the white man. This is number 666. We got that number on his jersey. Is that what it is? This shit don't make sense. I got to hear that again. So like your brothers. And this thing is like off.
Also make war with Christ. Go ahead.
And the lamb that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
He, go ahead.
That had the mark.
That had the mark, which is sin, whether politically or religiously.
Or the name of the beast.
It's still saying the same thing. Sin in America. Go ahead.
Or the number of his name.
Read.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
Count the number of America, this white man here. Go ahead.
For it is the number of a man.
It's telling you the number of the white man. That's what it means, the number of a man. Go ahead.
And his number is 666.
So that number represents him, number of destruction. Everybody understand?
The number of destruction. Oh, that's awful. All you got to do, I was just about to do it. The brother put it up. All you got to do is go to Revelation 13. It doesn't even mention anything about finances there, like Nate is talking about. When you go to the scripture, let's just go there. But see, this is the danger when you don't look up words, because they can just tell you any damn thing. This is Revelation 13:16. What they're reading literally. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. What is this mark? He said it was sin. Well, you should be able to go there and see that it's sin for this word mark. Now, we're taking the mark is a sin, but it's not sin itself. Here it is right here, mark. This is the word, charagma or charagma, as a man would say if we played it. And what is it? It says right here, a stamp and imprinted mark, right? The mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. It's a subdermal implant, something put inside of you physically. It's not an idea. It's not an abstract thing. Like, you know, it's a literal thing. And individuals have to receive this. This woman that he's talking about, which is the whole of America, right? The great whore that sits upon many waters. She can't receive this because she doesn't have skin. She doesn't have a forehead. This is how stupid this is. She doesn't have a forehead. She doesn't have a right hand. She doesn't have skin. See? That's literally it. And I mean, I didn't read this. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand is the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, which even now there are many Antichrists. See, this is that Christian crowd. But if you want to use that, you can say that. It's not something that's gonna be stamped on you though. It's gonna be put in you. Literally. That's why the brother said that. Let's go there. Noisome. This is why this is said. This is Revelation 16 and 2. And the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men, individuals which had the mark of the beast, and upon them that worshipped his image. You get both. You worship the image of the beast by taking his mark. And the mark is the RFID chip, and inside of that you have the number, which is a numerical value of 666 through the barcode. And we've done it time and again. We've told you that. Him going and trying to bring up some new fandangle breakdown of it, which is complete shit, doesn't change that. And we've never changed that. We've said the same thing from the beginning. So if you in IUIC and you hearing this video and you seen that video, well, you did if you watched this, you need to leave Bishop Nate. You don't have to call them, tell them you resigning, you're gonna take your purple shirt back. Just don't show up. Just ghost him. Because he's ghosting you. That dude is setting you up. That's terrible. It goes on and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. He's telling you that the central, that the CD, I keep getting it wrong, CBDC, central bank digital currency, that's part of it or whatever. Yeah, because they're using that. It's a precursor. They're going to use that. Everything's going to become digital, but they're going to put all your financial information and all your information in that damn RFID chip. You see, and as Elder Pastor Hart made a great observation and a statement, and they may change the shape of it. It may not look like how it looks now. They could change the colors of it. It may not look like that. It may look like something else. We don't know, but it's going to be that same type of thing. Subdermal, under the skin. That's where it's going. Charagma has nothing to do with what they're talking about. What he's talking about. Nothing to do with that. And in order for you to buy or sell, he was right on that part, that you got to, deal with the finance part. But how do you deal with it? How do you deal with the finance? You got to take that damn mark, which is going to be the way people pay for things. You're going to pay for things literally with that. They already got it. They already got that, like self-checkout and shit. They're pushing you towards that now. And he's doing a terrible job at pleading his case, but he's doing a great job at proving ours, which is the same thing we've told you from the beginning. We hadn't changed it. Haven't changed it. Elder Ariala Twin Fam said it would be a whole different Greek word for mark if it was an abstract idea about sin, right? It would be a whole different word. See? Scopeo. Right. Mark them, which cause division. When you mark them, just like we read in Romans 16, it was the Greek word for mark was scopeo. It's easy to them, but don't the scripture say that? A scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy to him that understandeth it. If you've been following, but see, that's why we tell you, watching all them different groups of them weird ass breakdowns. It's gonna come a time when you ain't gonna be able to change and repent, and you're gonna be stuck wherever you at. The Lord said it. Bind up the testimony among my, bind up the testimony sealed among my disciples. Going on, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And how you gonna make purchases? What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell them that you believe what they believe. How you gonna get, what are you gonna do? You mean to tell me, so let me get it straight. When they change over to society to cashless, your sin is gonna be whatever they offer as money, not something you put in you, because he never mentioned that. That's gonna lead you to sin. That's stupid. You can't buy things just by an affiliation. I'm with this person. No. It's terrible. We gotta listen to some more of it. Let's see here, brothers. And I got a few scriptures set up too, but I want to just finish it off listening to it, and then we'll just read the scriptures, and then we'll be done. Because I mean, nobody would believe that. My mouth was basically dropped up when I heard him. Like, what? He's using this? Bishop Nate fancies himself as being this polished dude, but that you didn't polish that. You must have polished that with doo-doo because that was terrible, man. Let's listen to more.
Then all right. From there, Revelation 17:18. We're almost done. Let me see. What time is it? Okay, let me see if I'm gonna jump. I'll start at 11. I'll start 11 for time's sake. Go ahead.
Revelation 17 and verse 11. And the beast that was.
And the beast that was in the vision that John had.
And is not.
And is not currently.
So yeah, now so he's going into something else now. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Damn, Nate. Let's see if we can go back a teeny bit. What was we at 53 right there? 51. Good Lord.
In existence,
Even
during the time of John.
Reject any purchase you make, take money out whenever, and decide what you can and can't spend your money on. Yes, it will be faster for payments to settle, easier to get stimulus, and lowers costs that you have to pay to your banks, but your privacy is gone. So is it truly worth it? And guess what? You don't even have a choice to participate or not. Our banks are the ones who will decide for us, so follow me to stay tuned on the final details before it actually comes.
So Africa was a test goal to Africa, India, and they want to bring that here. So back in Revelation 13 and 17, because the question, how could they try to force the saints to sin through finances? Those that are weak and give up. Read verse 17 again.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
You had to be involved in their sin. If they see brothers teaching on the street, find them. Go into their bank account, take money out. Boop, boop, boop. That's what they do. Now you have no food. They try to bend us to make us do what they want. That's what the Bible's prophesying about. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what about the famine of the word, Nate? The Lord said he's going to send the famine of the word. Wouldn't that protect if that's what it was? So that can't be the mark. That can't be part of it. That ain't how they're going to stop, take money from you by you teaching on the street. When the famine of the word comes, we're no longer going to be teaching on the street. It's a moot point. It's dumb. There's so many holes in that shit. It's a Swiss cheese. It is whatever. Yeah, man. The more you listen to it, the dumber it gets. This is idiotic. Like the other brother said, it's idiotic. And I'm sorry for laughing, but damn, it's how stupid. I was chuckling the whole time putting it together. My wife kept saying, "What you laughing at?" Laughing about. I was like, "This dude, this is terrible. This is awful." Let's just get to it. Jim Escobar Dama, 1 Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. And that's the danger. We told you, people that have a lot of money, you're going to be backed into a corner because what? And you that are covetous, right? What's going to happen to you? When they turn that thing over to Central, whatever you do, you're going to follow that money. Whatever they do and tell you, oh, if you take this now, you're going to take that in order to keep your wealth. When they offer up that subdermal implant, which is the mark of the beast, the true mark of the beast, you're going to take it to keep your money. That's where the sin is. That right there is a sin to take it. That's the unreversible thing that you're going to do that you can't repent from. Not just these random sins that, that we commit, that we don't, intend on doing. We don't all have the mark of the beast. And Yahushua died for the sins of the house of Israel. That's another hole in it. I mean, we can just go on forever like that. Yeah, I mean, that thing is full of just true zombies. You got to be. Anyway, I want to make a few points here. I got here. Let's see. We read Revelation 13 already. Let's go to Revelation. Is it 17? No, I'm sorry. Revelation 19. Now he tried to equate the woman, which was America, as having that thing in her forehead, having the mark herself. But the woman is going to come against individuals and have them take that mark. Let's read it. This is Revelation 19. I'm going to start at 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. This is the Savior right here, right? Then it goes into the angels coming along with him. Now I'm going to jump here to verse 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth. This beast is what? The Roman Empire, which is America, NATO, and the EU together, right? And the kings of the earth, the other nations that are not NATO nations, that are not a part of the, you know, the Edomite nations, but they may be like Africom and those Arab nations or whatever other nations. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. And I think even Bishop Nate mentioned that they're gonna try to fight the Lord when he comes. Now listen to this, verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. That beast and then the false prophet, the Roman Catholic Church, this religious system and all their fake ass churches and preachers, teachers, and all of that. But the false prophet is the Roman Catholic Church specifically, and all those other religions that spawned out through it. And with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. You don't receive sin. You don't receive it. You just do it. So he deceived them to take a certain thing. And again, you go into the word mark here, is charagma, which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These were both cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone, which means the destruction of that empire and them false religions, nuclear destruction. And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh, a literal destruction. See? So again, that mark right there is you receiving that mark. You received it. You didn't do it. You didn't do the mark of the beast. You received the mark of the beast. And it's all in the language and other things that brothers have brought out and said about it. Let's go to Revelation 14. That thing about, they're going brothers that teach on the street, you refuse to be a part of their sin. So let me get it straight. Brothers that teach on the street, are they not going to still spend money? What if you need gas in your car to get to camp to teach with? According to him, that's a sin. If you part of the finances, it's just all like the elder brother said, it's all over the place, man. I mean, you get confused. Even trying to figure out what the hell he's talking about. But it's there. So this is Revelation 14 and 8. We'll start at 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive, there it is again, his mark in his forehead or in his hand. See, if you take it, it's irreversible. You can't repent from it. It couldn't be sin. Couldn't be sin. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Listen, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. So they're going to get either destroyed by the chariots or the missiles going to get them. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. There's again, whoever receives it. And you don't receive sin, dude. You just don't. And this is showing you that it's unrepentable. When you take it, it says whoever received it. It didn't say whoever received it and then got rid of it. You just can't. And that's just what it is. You get destroyed by the Lord. That's what you get. So we know that it's not sin, because if that's the case, none of us gonna make it, because we've all committed sin. And we just proved it numerous times, over and over. Every brother did videos about proving the mark of the beast was not sin. That's right, Elder. Completely moronic. Completely moronic. And irresponsible, Bishop Nate. GMS Spiritual Arc. Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands. See, they're not going to force you with the sword. We force you to spend money. You got to be a part of this financial system. It's dumb. It doesn't make sense. Like the title says, it doesn't make sense. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Yeah, and they're not gonna, the people there, for the most part, they're not gonna listen, because they like all the frills and the oohs and the ahs and the marriages and the weddings and the horseback rides and the shields and the introductions. They like all of that. But you know what? That's good for you. See the Lord doing this thing the right way. He let you see all of that and let you see all of the folly and iniquity, him going off and changing the breakdown and doing all this and adding shit, and your dumb ass still won't leave. So you showing the Lord, no, Lord, you know what? I'm okay with being deceived. And the Lord like, good. He's just gonna burn you up right where you at. Parathon Banya Howard, the 1 Corinthians 7:31, and they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion, of this world passeth away. There you go. And like, yeah, so you got to use the world, but don't abuse it. And as I said, when the famine of the word comes, then what? What then what, Nate? You talking about you gonna grab men for teaching the truth or no, fine them. I'm sorry, you're gonna fine you for teaching the word because you won't be a part of this society. You know, that shit don't make sense. When the famine of the word comes, then we our money would be safe then. There's not gonna be any money. There's not gonna be any money like physical money. It's gonna be all digital. And they could go in there and take out money from you or whatever, but that's not gonna happen. They want to kill men for teaching the word of the Lord. This is Jim Escobar Dama, and notice they keep calling us bums. Why? You know why? If you saying somebody's a bum, that means you're on a higher level looking down at them, and you know you got money. Them dudes over there getting money. It's all good. Do it. Do it. Spend that money. But see, that's leading them into a trap because what are you gonna do when you want to keep that wealth? You're gonna follow that money right into that digital currency, right from that digital currency to whatever else. If they have something else after that, off it goes right to the chip. That's okay. Every idle word, as the scriptures say. This is the new song by 2 Timothy 3:13 from the GWT. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the GNT, but it may be GWT. I don't know what it stands for. It says, but evil people and phony preachers will go from bad to worse. If they mislead people and are themselves misled. There you go. And it's terrible. Terrible misleading the folks like that. But hey, they got to play that role. Like the LD Altazak said, you got to have the 2/3. Somebody got to feel that lot. Better them than us, Lord willing. So, that's pretty much it. We'll stop right there, brothers. We don't need to beat a dead horse. You saw how terrible it was. The main thing was just to put it out there because, different brothers got different, people that watch them. So among us all together, we put that video out there. You'll see we can warn the flock, those that are sincere, and they'll follow. Because that's awful. That's terrible. Okay. Brother said God's word translation. Cool. It was fire. So that's it. The mark of the beast is not sin, and none of that other stuff that Bishop Nate said. It's terrible. That's awful, man. But hey, just thank you, how about Shmi Hawashai, that you got good teachers, right? Through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Sound doctrine, 100% truth. And Bishop Nate doesn't have that. So that's it. And you can tell. And after these videos this week, he's going to be more upset because you're going to get hammered, man. You're going to get completely hammered. GMS Spiritual Art, 1 Timothy 6:5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. Right. Man's life consisted not in the things in which he possesseth, but godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Absolutely. Shalom Elder Zionala. Right? And they never break down who the beast is. He'll get tangled up more if he try to do that. He try to break down who the beast is. He'll get more tangled up in this foolishness. But we'll see you, brothers and sisters, again soon, Lord willing. This has been Bishop Nate's Revelation 13:16 breakdown. Doesn't make sense for many reasons. It doesn't make sense. All right. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. The water, everybody for watching. All right. See you again soon, Lord willing. Shalom.